Hey fellas, it's 265 Chevy here. How y'all doing? Today is Thursday, December 22nd. Out in the garage. Just want to kind of give you a little things what's been going on since my last video. Been getting some things done, but just has life has to throw a little monkey wrench always in things, just like that's how it always has to be, you know. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, first of all, the insurance company called me and told me there was a couple of windows up in the attic part that needed to be redone. So they had a couple of broken panes and they wanted them fixed or they was gonna drop me. So I had to fix those. So I fixed those, took them out, sanded them down, painted them, put new glass in them, caulked them, and reglazed them and put them back in. Went over there and sent them the pictures or whatever to show them that I did that. Then we had taxes to do, so I had to take care of that, hook up with the tax guy. And then worked on the two back doors to make them a little bit more secure. And then my wife wanted the front door redone because it's starting to get kind of shabby. So today I'm gonna go over there and wash it and clean it, and probably Saturday probably sand it and stain it, and then put probably the first coat of either varnish or whatever you put on those doors. So I have that, but I've also been working on the car. I sandblasted this to the best, wasn't perfect, but I painted the rear end, so the rear end's done. And then also I did, like I said in my previous videos, how I was gonna do these, sanded those and redid those parts. So after I finish with the door, which shouldn't take me too long to wash it or whatever, I'll put the heat guards back on, and then I'll try to throw the rear end in and get these parts out of my way, put them in, and then I'll start working on the brake parts and the brake backing plates, clean them up, repaint them, and the axle. Throw the axle in wherever the axle is. There's one axle over there. There's the other axle. Sandblast the axle. Put in new studs. The ones that are broken, put in new studs, which I have. Put those in, and throw the axles back in it, and sandblast the back cover and paint that like a gloss black. And so I always try to stay on one project, but there's always something else. You can see the back pan. See how rusty it is. And of course, I had to clean out the sandblaster. So I cleaned out all the old media in the sandblaster, and I used the old media in the pod blaster. Let me go this way. In the pod blaster, because it was good media, just sandblast that enough with. So I used that. But of course, using the media with a brass nozzle, you can see there, the sand put a hole in it. So now I have to go get another nozzle to do the rest of it. So I'll take that apart, and when I go back to Home Depot, I'll get another nozzle, throw all that back together, and then I can sandblast the other little remaining parts. You know, like the axles I'll sandblast on the side, over here on the side of my garage. Definitely need to cut the grass soon. Gotta cut the grass, so that's gonna be another scenario, another day that I can't work on a car. You know, well, not really a whole day, but you know, but when I cut the grass, I gotta take off the what I'm waiting for to make sure there's no more cold days. I gotta take off all the the winter preparations that I put up here for winter. Take all that down and clean everything up and get the yard back, you know, ready for spring and summer. But also, let me show you what this did. Throw the boats and everything in the evaporust. Just let them sit. And this is how they came out. Came out nice and black looking. You know, you really don't take the coating off of them. They don't re-rust. These been sitting out here for, I would say, at least 2 or 3 days. And, oh, I'm sorry. And they look pretty good. And then I got this sitting in the evaporust. That's just sitting in there. And it was all rusty. And it works pretty good. And, you know, just came out good. Just wash it off. And I'll wind up painting those probably black. You know, silver if I got it, but if I don't have it, I'll just paint it black. Like I said, this ain't no show car. This is just gonna be an everyday driver, and you know, it worked pretty well. But sandblast these, paint them black or silver or whatever. But that's really all what I've been doing. Oh, also yesterday I had to go to a junkyard, which I'm sorry I didn't film that, but I wasn't there that long. Somebody hit my wife's side mirror, so I went and got a side mirror off another car. And it was actually aftermarket side mirror that I was actually looking the day before that I was going to buy from CertaFit on the internet. And I think they wanted like 28 bucks. I wound up buying a side mirror, and my wife's car was one of her switches. The knob came off for the side mirror, so I took that off of a car, and I wound up only spending 28 bucks for both. You know, so that was a good thing. But I pretty much have all the parts to put the rear end back together, so I'm gonna work on that. See what what I can get. What I can get back reinstalled, you know, try to keep some of these parts getting back on the car, take them off before I really get involved in anything else. Like I said, the next thing we'll do is the middle of the car, you know, sealing up the transmission and throwing the clutch in and putting the clutch in and bleeding the clutch and all that good stuff. Well, I might bleed the clutch towards the end when I bleed the brakes and everything else. I'm gonna have some questions to y'all about that and about bleeding the brakes, because this is an ABS system. You know, maybe I could just take the ABS off. I don't know, but probably I'll leave it on. That's something I'll get to when I get to it, I guess. But I just wanted to make a video and, you know, show y'all what's been going on. Work has been continuing, but like I said, there's always something that else raises its ugly head. I did buy some new shocks. Where are they? Yeah, they right here. I bought some new shocks for the car, so they all up there. And the parts came out good, you know. So I mean, you can make the parts look really nice. You put a little time into them, wash them, you know, sand them down, you know, clean them with wax and grease remover, and use Duplicolor, you know, spray cans. You can make them pretty decent. Not saying how long these things will last. You know, it ain't like automotive 2K. It's a lot more durable, but you know, you can make them come out pretty good, and it looks a lot better than what it did before. It's clean. It's easy to work with. You know, the car is, you know, it's going to be a driver, but you know, it's going to be well taken care of. It'll be sitting in the garage until I either keep it, sell it, or whatever one day. Been watching a lot of y'all videos. Been watching a lot of videos on guys messing with 68s and 69 Chargers. Tell you what, more and more I look at those cars, more and more I'm really liking them. They're really a fine looking automobile. I'm watching a guy that has a car named Jezebel. It's a 69 Charger, and then his dad's got I think a 68 Charger, and he just got it painted and everything. Him and his dad, so be doing it together. It's really a good YouTube videos to watch. I forgot the name of the guy that owns Jezebel, but maybe I need to do a shout out to him to get him some more subscribers. Even though I think he's got more, so I think all of y'all have more subscribers than I do. I think I only got like 400 or 500 subscribers. I don't really have that many, but you know, that's okay. I mean, I understand why it ain't like I make a video every other day or something like that. So I'm pretty slow in these video things, you know, because I jump around from house to car and really haven't been doing any cars until just recently. But I don't want to keep on rambling. I know I like to keep these videos kind of short. I'm watching ball with the 63 Impala, about to start on the 327. Really going to be interested in watching him rebuild that, because I got my 327 right there. This is a 350 full bolt main right here. I'm going to watch him how he rebuilds that. Because when this gets out of here, and I'll be working on that, but I'll be able to probably start working on, you know, doing a little bit of things here and there to this car, just to throw a motor in it, and just to be able, I can, just to get it moving, you know, just to make it come to life, you know, make it breathe again. I don't know about making it great again, but we definitely can make it breathe again. But that's about all I have, fellas. I got to get to work. You know, I think it's already about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just finished eating lunch. You know, made me a good old egg sandwich. It was pretty tasty. But I've been watching y'all videos. And y'all have a great day. Tell you what, it's some beautiful weather in Louisiana. Gorgeous. It's gonna be like this all the way to like until Monday, I think. And today's only Thursday, so I gotta take advantage of it. I mean, I think it's about 70 degrees, 72 degrees, something like that. It's gorgeous out here. Makes you definitely don't want to work. You know, you definitely would like to be out and about, having a little, you know, doing something else. But after I get started on this thing, I'll be all into it. When you know, the good old power hour. That's what it really does work. The power hour does work. Because after you get started and you kind of get involved in it, next thing you know, you put 3 or 4 or 5 hours into it. So I'll probably work, you know, tonight till about 7:30, and then call it quits. But y'all have a great week. Have a great weekend. I'll make another video after I get some more stuff in, kind of, you know, and we'll go from there. But I just want to let y'all know I'm still plugging at it, fellas. Anything I can do to get something done. My goal is to get something done every day, whatever that may be. If that's we're getting something done on the house that needed to be done at that time, mostly it's on a car. But if it's, I don't know, taking care of bills and well, Monday, supposed to be having eye surgery. I got glaucoma, and my pressure in my right eye is won't go down. So they looking to do a type of surgery see if it helps. I already had 2 other surgeries on it. It didn't help. So hopefully this one will help. And we'll go from there. So hopefully Monday I probably ain't going to be able to do anything. But, you know, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday I can. But, you know, got to go to doctors and, you know, stay in those offices for 2 hours. So a lot of this time that I haven't been doing stuff too is going to doctors and, you know, wasting money on that. But I'm just rambling here. Y'all have a good day. I'll say it for the second time. Later, fellas. Bye.